What's up, everybody? So today, this is actually going to be our first video. What? First video. So I just wanted to come to you guys to explain to you, what has happened to us. I mean, a lot of you guys may not know us, but, my husband and I, Tay, have been married since August of 2017, and have been together, going on 8 years now, and we were high school sweethearts. But, we've been trying to conceive pretty much since we've got married, but we've been physically, actually intentionally doing things to try to get pregnant since February. So it's now October. And it hadn't worked, but then of course the one time that we weren't trying in August, actually we were technically pregnant. We weren't technically, we were pregnant, during our 1 year wedding anniversary. So yeah, we finally got pregnant. We were so excited. Everybody was so excited. And we didn't wait to tell people. We told people right away. I have a couple of health conditions, so I had to make sure that all of my doctors knew immediately, just in case we needed to make any changes, and, so on and so forth. So let everybody know. Everybody was excited. We were excited. We planned out everything. We had everything planned out to the T. We went, picked up our second car, because my husband hadn't had his license up until he just got a license in March. Or March or April. Maybe April. So we only had one car. Now we have two cars. So we were just ready. Everything was falling the way we wanted it to fall. We were so happy, pregnant. Let me tell you though, early pregnancy is no joke. That was a rough 2 weeks. Not gonna lie. It was rough. I was nauseous for everything. I was nauseous when I was hungry. I was nauseous when I was tired. I was nauseous when I ate. I was nauseous when I was thirsty. I was just nauseous all the time. I was so tired, so tired. So it was hard. Food didn't taste good. Nothing sounded good. Nothing seemed good. I had to eat very bland food. I ended up finding out toward the end of the pregnancy now, that Farina was my best friend. It was perfect. Not too much flavor, not too little bit of flavor. It was filling. It did the job. So we found out we were pregnant in early September. I think it was maybe the first or second week of September. But on September 29th, this past Saturday, we miscarried. And how it happened, I was actually at work, and I started to feel a little crampy. And I had two pairs of pants on. I had on leggings, and I had on my scrubs. And I was like, maybe it's my leggings, because when I was pregnant, I was very bloated all of the time. So I moved around the waistband of my leggings, and I was like, no, that's not right. It still kind of hurts. And, if you've never experienced or don't know anybody who's experienced a miscarriage before, you're having contractions. So I went to the bathroom, and I had a feeling that I was bleeding, which worried me. So I went to the bathroom. I was, in fact, bleeding. It wasn't a lot at first. So I went back. I told my pharmacist, everybody at my job knew. Because we've been trying for so long, we were so excited, and everybody at my job was excited. Everybody at his job was excited. So I told her, and she was like, what happens? So as time was going on, I kept working, and the pain got worse. And then I started to feel more blood. So I went to the bathroom about 4 times within less than an hour, to just double check the blood, because I called the on-call doctor at my hospital, and she told me pretty much to look for certain things and go to the hospital if I felt certain things. So I felt all the things she told me. I ended up leaving work early. I had bled through my scrubs. So I bled through my leggings and my scrubs. And got there and actually miscarried at the hospital. I passed the baby in the hospital toilet, and they had a ultrasound literally right after I passed, and confirmed that I had, in fact, miscarried the baby. The baby was not there. There was nothing there. No sac, no nothing. So that was sad. My husband was with me. I did tell, he wasn't in the ultrasound room with me, so he didn't find out that there was nothing there until I was brought back to my original room. So I was crying. I was really upset because we've been trying, and I've never been pregnant before. And I was really excited, and everybody was really excited, and I couldn't fathom thinking that we would lose the baby. I knew it was a possibility, but I just would not believe that it was going to happen. It was rough. What happens in a miscarriage is you continue to contract, to have contractions until everything is out of your uterus, and you expel everything. I was able to pass naturally, so I literally pretty much gave birth for a couple days to a tiny baby, so not as bad as a big baby. So it was painful. It was tiring. I couldn't go to work for 3 days. And eventually, now I'm feeling a lot better. And I was given the okay to start trying immediately. I think that I'm actually done passing everything. The bleeding is very, very minimal now. So we're going to try immediately. And we plan to document every single thing that goes on from this point. We're really excited to share this and really excited to start vlogging because we've wanted to do it for years. I have a other channel where I used to do a range of other things like fitness and stuff because we are both powerlifters. I used to make videos about that, but the love for it wasn't there. Our relationship is something that I feel like we should share. I feel like we have a special, a very different relationship, and I feel like we can share that and you know, make people knowledgeable that there's not just one type of monogamous relationship, which we will explain in later videos. But we will be documenting this whole entire journey to getting pregnant. So this, I guess, could be our first trying to conceive video after miscarriage. And yeah. Oh, also, what we learned, I was okay, right? And then, like, we learned, I talked to the doctor, and they had made a mistake. I am epileptic, so I'm supposed to be high risk. Or the medicine that I'm on, it can hinder the growth of the baby. So they're supposed to monitor me every week, and I had an appointment on October 9th to see the baby. So this coming Tuesday, I was supposed to be seeing the baby. Which is sad because it's like all these dates that we were looking forward to, I no longer can look forward to because there's no baby there. But we talked to the doctor, and they actually did not, my neurologist did not send my records over. So they did not know I was supposed to be high risk because you're supposed to be checked every week. So instead of having my 8-week appointment and that be the only time that I was monitored, I was supposed to be monitored from the 5th week. So as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was supposed to be monitored to make sure that the baby was developing as the baby should. So we are going to see that doctor on Monday because we want to make sure that this next time we get pregnant, and I'm very faithful, very hopeful that it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again soon. So we're going to meet our new high-risk doctor on Monday. So I'm just excited to start this journey. A way to help me cope, because I wasn't doing too great, was to name the baby. Because a lot of people, you hear them talk about when they miscarried, and they just say that they lost their first baby or they lost a baby. And I felt like I wanted to give the baby a name and just acknowledge it was the first time I've ever been pregnant. My husband's first time ever having a baby. Like, it was our first baby. And I just wanted us to acknowledge the baby. So I'm going to insert the clip of that now. We recently miscarried our first child, and I went to work for the first time today. Which is actually where my miscarriage started. And it was kind of hard. And it's been kind of hard. Not as hard as I feel like a lot of people have had it. But we thought it would be nice to not just say that we lost our first baby, but to actually give the baby a name. We didn't know the gender. So we're going to actually flip a coin to figure out what we're going to name the baby, what gender we'll name the baby. So, you didn't even bring it with you.
The think I was having to get up.
Okay, so what?
Head's boy, tail's girl.
Okay.
It's a boy.
Boy?
It was a boy.
Our first baby will be named Blake. So that way, you know, we could actually, instead of just saying our first baby or the baby, give the baby a name and actually be able to remember and reference Blake and it be more personable. And it was both of our first children. And it was both of our first children. So now it's Blake.
To my knowledge.
So yes, his name is Blake. We flipped a coin. His name is Blake. So we're excited to try again and excited to show you guys this journey and share our life with you guys. And I hope that everybody sticks around and makes it to see our beautiful baby. I know we're gonna have a beautiful baby, and I know it's gonna be very soon. So thank you for watching, and I hope for you guys to stick around and watch the rest of the videos.